to put in a couple of downforce plots to understand what the yield impact is of having the correct downforce. The field behind me was prepared with vertical tillage this spring and is into the Dallam Fine Sandy Loam soil type. Each pass was of a different downforce setting, the first of which was a static 125 pounds of applied force, which is equivalent to about 40 psi in a John Deere airbag. The second was 250 pounds of static downforce, equivalent to about 75 psi in a Deere airbag. And then 375 pounds of applied force, which is equivalent to about 115 psi in an airbag. Then finally, we had DeltaForce in a 100-pound standard automatic mode. We've gone through and looked at about 800 ears in each of the strips to understand the yield impact prior to harvest. In this case, the 125-pound static strip came out on top with only 4.5 bushels left on the table, followed by the automatic control at about 6.5 bushel, followed by 350 pounds of applied downforce was about 7 3/4 bushels left on the table, and then the static 250-pound strip came in last at about 9 1/4 bushels left on the table. On the other half of this field, we put in a CleanSweep plot looking at row cleaners lifted versus floating versus 10 psi of applied downforce, which is what the grower's setting was for this field. In this case, the 10 psi down came in on top with about 5 bushels left on the table versus floating was leaving about 7 bushels on the table versus lifted left about 9 bushels on the table. Next week, we'll be harvesting these and then sharing the results with y'all. Until next time, make it a blessed day.